Namaskaram. My name is Ramesh Natarajan and we have reached the GRD Iyers GuruCool. Today I'm accompanied by my dear wife Sridevi Gayatri, and both of us are very much excited to share with you the release of a third book called Ati Rudram. We would like to share a presentation with you presenting details of the book. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha, Om Namah Shivaya. Ati Rudram book, which is our third book, was released in February of this year, 2025, at the Mahakumbh Prayag in Bharat. We're sharing the cover of the book. At this point in time, I would like to share with you about the Jnana Trikonam or the knowledge triangle. For every SriVidya Upasaka, the Trikonam has special significance, and the three vertices of this triangle we have represented with great imagination with Durga Saptashati as per Guptavati, SriVidya Navavarana Puja, and with Ati Rudram, which forms the third vertex of this triangle. And you can see Om in the center, which represents the Parabrahman. Through the knowledge of Durga Saptashati, SriVidya Tantra, and recitation of Rudram, Mahanyasam, and related Vedic mantras, we prepare ourselves spiritually for our spiritual progress. Dear friends, the Ati Rudram book completes the triangle, and we would like to let you know that this is a limited edition book. GRD Iyers GuruCool and the SriVidya Mandali, known as Sri Amrita Chaitanya Mandali, and its Shishyas are renowned for their knowledge of the knowledge triangle comprising Vedas, Durga Saptashati, and SriVidya Tantra. After the grand release of our other two books called Durga Saptashati and SriVidya Navavarana Puja, we are now blessed to release the Ati Rudram book. Dear friends, like the other two books, the Ati Rudram book is a practical guide for the actual performance of Ati Rudram, including all the required Veda mantras, pujas, and homas. The core purpose of the Ati Rudram is explained clearly so that the devotee has complete clarity. And the Ati Rudram book has been designed for the modern day devotee who learns visually and needs understanding of every step.
There is no secrets. All steps clearly defined and demonstrated with full supporting explanations in our signature style. First ever book that clearly explains, without any doubt or confusion, the performance of the Ati Rudram. The book is of 450 pages, fully hardbound and in full color. Sufficient color pictures and illustrations are provided throughout the book. Mantras are in Sanskrit and explanations are in English. It is very easy to read with clear instructions.
The book has several highlights. There's a detailed Go Puja, because at the beginning of every auspicious religious event, a Go Puja has to be performed. But this book has that puja in great detail. Detailed Punya Havachanam is available. Mahanyasam is available. the Prasada Ashtakshara Mantra Vidhi, Ankurarpanam, Pratisara Bandhanam, and uniquely Dhyanam for each of the 11 Rudras. Lalita and Rudra Trishati. 6 different options for performing the Rudra Homam. Rudra Kramam, Chamaka Kramam, Panchagavya Puja, various Mandala Pujas, Rig Veda and Yajurveda Suktams. All of these are provided in great detail with great accuracy, and the book is really authentic, and any devotee who has his book will be able to attend an Ati Rudram or MahaRudram with great confidence and be able to follow whatever rituals are performed at such great religious events. And dear friends, those who are waiting for the Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam and other languages, we are happy to announce that soon we will be releasing the Ati Rudram book in the other languages in a couple of months. Your next question will be,
how do I own a copy of this Ati Rudram book?
Dear friends, the Ati Rudram book is available on Amazon India. We have given the link below, make a note of it. You can also search in Amazon India, Ramesh Natarajan, Ati Rudram, or you can even simply search for Ramesh Natarajan, and all the books published by GRD Iyers GuruCool will be featured there, including the Ati Rudram book. But please note about the delivery.
The delivery is only in India. So those living outside India can order a copy to their friend or relative and request them to mail or courier to your foreign home address.
Now, dear friends, I want to explain a current situation. All the books are being scanned and loaded into the system by Amazon India. That takes time. Due to the high volume of demand, you might find that Amazon India may show that the stock is unavailable. But this is not a true status, because the stock of books are getting scanned. And if the demand is high, the status of availability will keep fluctuating depending on the scanning of the books and adding to inventory.
As such, buyers have to keep checking now and then on Amazon India and place order as soon as they see availability.
The situation should stabilize soon. Like our first and second books, the Ati Rudram book has been created by dedicated and knowledgeable practitioners of Veda recitation and homas with a rich history and culture of sharing knowledge without discrimination, and hence the book stands apart.
And you know, GRD Iyers GuruCool is renowned for its excellence, quality, and high integrity. Ours is a trusted name with a global presence, and you can rest assured on the excellence in every page of this book.
Dear friends, let me share an interesting story about the cover of this book. In the MahaRudram that we performed, Lord Nataraja manifested in the Agni, and someone captured that picture and gave it to me. I was inspired by it, and I painted that picture. I visualized Lord Nataraja and did an oil painting. And this was used for fundraising for a local temple at an art auction. The amazing thing is, with the blessings of Shiva-Shakti, Durga Saptashati, SriVidya Navavarana Puja, and now Ati Rudram, have all featured drawings and paintings by myself. And I really consider that as direct blessing from Shiva-Shakti. Now, Gayatri ji will talk about the usefulness of this book.
The book is a very practical and user-friendly manual created based on our immense teaching experience over years for hundreds of Sishyas all over the world and leading many Ati Rudram events.
In other words, the book is not coming from an armchair expert or someone or a publisher who is just publishing the book commercially. It is coming from someone who has taught the subject and has also led the events. Dear friends, look on the left side of the screen. We have the Go Puja, where we have used the Go Suktam and created this Shodashopachara Puja that all of you can perform at an Ati Rudram. GRD Iyers GuruCool Paddhati. Dear friends, GRD Iyers GuruCool's Shishyas are renowned for their excellence in recitation of Vedic mantras. The reason behind this is a Paddhati or the tradition of recitation of GRD Iyers GuruCool.
This renowned Paddhati, including chanting rules, for the first time have been elaborated in great detail over several pages in this book to help all those who wish to excel in Vedic chanting.
Dear friends, the book depicts rituals like Ankura Arpanam, Pratisara Bandhanam, Kalashasthapanam, Punyahavachanam, etc. in a very structured manner. Usually, these rituals are performed by priests, and rhythmics usually take part only in the recitation of Rudram, Chamakam, etc. But this book contains details of even these rituals for the interested devotee.
The excellence in the teaching of Mahanyasam by GRD Iyers GuruCool is well known, as you all know. This great Vedic text has been presented in an amazing way to help the devotee read easily due to the large letters and use of colors. A glimpse of important mudras has been shared above.
For example, you can see the Pranapadishtha mudras, the Dasha mudras that are required at the time of Pranapadishtha, Naivedya mudras, and much more. And these are vivid pictures with great clarity to help you perform them.
11 types of Abishekum and related Vedic mantras have been provided in a very detailed fashion in this book. We are sharing a glimpse of the combo of Rudra Trishati and Lalita Trishati representing the Shiva-Shakti Aikyam.
As you can see, we have used red for Devi and blue for Shiva for easy reading. Dear friends, you can see we have presented Sri Rudram and Chamakam, and you can see the large fonts that have been used for very easy reading.
Detailed Upacharas to be offered at the recitation of each of the 11 Rudrams, including Ashirvada mantras, has been provided.
So at the end of every Rudram, a set of mantras are read out for performing the Upacharas, including Ashirvada mantra. If you have noticed in Durga Saptashati, at the end of every chapter, there was a Ghosham. Similarly here, at the end of every Rudram, for the Upacharas to be performed, the mantras differ. And all of them have been provided in great detail in this book.
6 Rudra Homams with varying numbers of swahas
Have been provided in great detail and makes for very easy reading. So the 6 types of Rudra Homam includes 2 types with 3 swahas in each, one with 6 swahas, then with 16 swahas, 48 and then 169 swahas, of which the 48 and 169 swahas are the most popular methods. This, as far as I know, is the only book that is available in a very user-friendly fashion, explaining the split of the sections for which swaha has to be uttered. And also, if you see the way after the swaha, Adityatmaka Sri Rudraya Idan Namama has been given very easily to read after every single swaha. This section on the Homa, Rudra Homa, is one of the highlights of this book.
All the concluding Vedic Homa mantras like Jayadi Homam, Vasodhara, Purnahuti mantras, etc. have been provided in great detail.
Dear friends, the Rudra Kramam and Chamaka Kramam have been provided in very easy to read fashion. And for those of you who are familiar with Rudra Kramam and Chamaka Kramam, you will see the usage of the highlights of with yellow color, where you have the lower swaras. And you'll also see a star mark given where pauses have to be given. So this script makes it very easy for those who are reading or chanting Rudra Kramam and Chamaka Kramam.
Several popular Mandala pujas like Sarvatobhadra, Vastu, Ekalingodbhadra, Navagraha, Shodasha Matrika, etc. have been given in great detail.
Here we have shared only the mandala pictures, but the book has detailed pujas for all of these mandalas with a step-by-step explanation on which square to offer the flowers and to do the puja.
We thank you for your valuable time. We hope you will extend the same amazing support for Ati Rudram as you did for the other 2 books. We hope you find this book very useful.
May the blessings of the Guru Mandalam and Sri Shiva-Shakti be upon the entire universe. Om Namah Shivaya.